Oasis Audio presents The Spybot Invasion by Victor Appleton. Read for you by Timothy Pabon. 1. The Gravitation Acceleration. I know I'm not the one who usually says this, Tom, Noah said. But are you sure this is a good idea? No problem, I replied confidently. I strapped the last section onto my forearm. It worked just fine on the test dummy. But that was only off my back deck, Noah explained. This is a whole flight of stairs. As I stood on the third-floor landing and looked into the stairwell, I realized my best friend might have a point. You see, I was about to test our latest invention, a full-body airbag, by flinging myself down a flight of stairs. You know how there are airbags in cars? Well, this would be a portable one that cyclists and motorcyclists could wear. It was a whole suit made up of several components that covered my entire body. Straps and wires snaked up my arms and legs, connecting several sections of clear plastic. It kind of looked like a weird, futuristic pants and jacket set. The Wright brothers didn't use a dummy, I told Noah. No, but they weren't risking breaking their necks, Noah replied. Wait a minute, I guess they were. Dude, don't worry, I said. I have complete confidence in your software. Noah Newton was a programming genius. Using an old smartphone, which already had built-in motion sensors, Noah had written a program that would detect when I was falling. Then it would activate several tiny CO2 canisters spread throughout the special outfit I had designed. Wait a minute, Noah said, digging through his pocket. He pulled out his phone. We need a video record of this. I don't think that's going to be a problem, I said, nodding past him. Several Academy students were already gathering behind him with their phones at the ready. That was the cool thing about our school. You never knew what could happen from one day to the next. Well, I guess that's just one of the cool things about our school. We've had an all-out robot war tournament for our robotics class. Our programming teacher actually encourages us to create apps for phones and tablets for extra credit. And yes, one of the students could perform a crazy experiment in the halls or stairwells at any moment. That's the Swift Academy of Science and Technology for you. Oh, and yeah, I share a name with the school. My father, Tom Swift Sr., founded the academy with the profits from his next-door company, Swift Enterprises. Most people think it's cool, but honestly, I usually wish people forgot about my connection to the school. I don't want any special treatment, positive or negative. I just want to be an ordinary student like everyone else. Okay, I was about to fling myself down a set of stairs for science, but you know what? That is kind of ordinary for our school. I leaned over the railing and gazed at the second-floor landing. Sam? Amy? All clear down there? Sam poked her head out and adjusted her glasses. I still think you're nuts, Swift, she called back up. But yeah, it's all clear. Samantha Watson and Amy Sue were blocking off the stairs on the second floor. Granted, there wasn't much traffic in the stairwells during lunch hour, but you could never be too careful. I was wearing an airbag suit for my protection. Any unsuspecting student coming up the stairs wouldn't be. Sam and Amy were good friends with Noah and me, and were the last two members of the formidable foursome, as my dad liked to call us. Like all the other Academy students, they were both crazy smart. Personally, I thought they were two of the smartest students in the school. I'm not a genius or child prodigy by any means. I just enjoy coming up with cool inventions. Of course, as I looked down at the stairs below and then back at the flimsy plastic covering my body, I was questioning my intelligence a bit. Our idea wasn't completely new. Someone had already invented an inflatable airbag helmet for cyclists. Then, of course, there were avalanche airbags, which were special backpacks that skiers wore in avalanche-prone environments. If someone was caught in an avalanche, the backpack would expand to keep them from being crushed beneath several feet of heavy snow. Our idea was a combination of the two, that had the size of the avalanche bag, yet the form-fitting shape of the airbag helmet. Except our airbags covered the entire body, not just the head. Well, Sam asked from below, did you change your mind? She crossed her arms and looked up with a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?